Whoa. Put 200 on the dashboard. Fast car, shawty foreign, need a passport. Yeah, though.
Hi guys, welcome to the Odie Podcast. I'm Max.
Wavy.
And tonight we are going to be talking about, I'm going to let you take it away.
Yeah, I was watching some, I would say today, going through some manosphere videos. I heard, I might as well give him a shout out. Mike Rashid. He said something that kind of recollected with me a little bit, because I am heavy manosphere, heavy red pill, blase, but then at the same time, when you get caught up in trying to describe what that is, or just trying to define what that is, you kind of get lost in not saying anything. I want to say is not saying anything positive about women is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, think about it as feminist movement. When you talk about a feminist movement, you're really talking about your wants and desires for betterment or acceptance from men, basically, like what you want from men. And that's how the manosphere is. That's the man version of it. So it's what do they want from women. So it's not so much about, they're bashing. Me as a female, I can't understand men because I'm not a man. So when a man looks at me and says, I just want to fuck, and I'm like, well, we just fuck, and he's like, well, I want to fuck something else. I'm like, well, what about me? Don't you love me? I don't understand that because I'm not a guy. And a female version of it is
you want to be friends and shit.
Want to be friends?
Yeah, you said a female version of that. I'm like, yeah, female version of that is why you want to be friends and shit. You want to be friends?
No, the female version of it for me would be like a female saying, hey, shit, I don't have a good example for the female part of it.
I gave you.
You think it's the friends? You just want to be friends?
Well, what's the male? Let's look at the male side again. What was the male side of the analogy?
I want to fuck, and they understand that, like a male tells a female, a male tells a female, I want to fuck, even though they just fuck and I want to fuck something else. I want new pussy, and she's like, but don't you love me? Right? We can't understand men, so.
You were saying that you were trying to bring up a female version.
Female example.
And my example was just the friends thing, because you want me to be your friend.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to be a friend when you want more.
Yeah.
That's an example too. But I just think what we're gonna be doing tonight, or I guess moving forward with what we do in our podcast, is not only pointing out the negative but also the positive. And that means that we are gonna break down and try to not analyze but just help you all understand why a man thinks the way he thinks, or why a woman thinks the way she thinks.
Yeah. It's
not about so much understanding and accepting, because my opinion doesn't have to be your opinion. So this is all about listening and understanding.
Yeah. So
you can see why men operate the way they do, or why a female operates the way she does.
And I do want to make it clear, like let's say I'm trying to make a subgenre to the manosphere or red pill, but I'm not trying to literally change that space, because I feel like that space is needed. I'm just stating how I feel, and I feel like a little bit more love should be shown. I do agree with him. I do have a daughter, so I do think that light should be shed on women. Like, we should also say positive things about women too. So it can't be all. It's not all. I'm married. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not all. It's not that at all. It's, you know what I'm saying?
What? So I listen to like morning inspirational stuff, and what they state is you need to think positive because your thoughts influence your life, right? So why you in the manosphere? Why would you decide to only talk about the negative things about women, pinpoint them, look at them, analyze them, look out for them? But then expect that you're gonna find something that you want, that you're going to build something. Now, I'm not saying that there are men who just want to fuck.
Whoa, watch what you, wait, let's not go too far. So wait, stop going what you were saying just now. You were saying so. Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I was like, oh, hold up, now I'm not gonna let you just steamroll through this. You're not gonna be able to just do, you know, cause I still have my beliefs. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, so do you remember what I just said?
Kind of in a brief context or whatever. You were saying that just because they create this content or they get views off of it, that didn't mean that they can't get what they want, like who they want or some shit like that. And I was like, wait, what? No.
Oh, no. I'm saying the manosphere, like when you all talk about it, you all are talking about negative things. In regular
yes,
days.
it's like now that I'm shedding light on, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of negative.
Let me talk about it. I don't need to talk. I want to talk because I'm explaining.
Okay, ma'am.
No, I just needed to hear what you understood so I can put it into context.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
You do.
So, in general, let's just think about regular everyday inspiration. People say the things you do, your thought process influences the positivity, right? Mm-hmm. If you as a man are only looking at the negative things that a woman could bring to your life,
You probably just don't need a woman.
right? But you're also, there's some men who treat women as a sport, and if you are one of them, then this does not apply to you. But if you are not treating women as a sport, then you have to understand that a woman is a human being. And if you want to think of them as a pet, so be it. But guess what? You still need to feed your pet. You still need to walk your pet. Your pet is going to feel loved. A dog is going to feel loved.
So you saying we need to walk our bitches?
I mean, if you put it that way, but
hey, you walked into it.
I'm not trying to say you need to walk bitches. I'm just saying if you only look at the negative things about females, then you will fail to appreciate the good that females do bring to the table.
And they do bring a lot of good.
So again, if you are a guy who
and they're not all bad.
Sport,
they're not all bad. And honestly, I think this is a very good. I hope we don't got too many episodes out before this. I'm not sure or not.
No.
I really wasn't watching. But I'm glad that this is. I want this to really be like one of the first ones we drop. Like this is really us. You know what I'm saying? Like we're married, so it's.
We can give our input from what we know.
You feel me? So
we'll have guests.
And and I do believe that women have been kind of getting, I don't want to say shitted on, because in the sense of the term, I said I still got my beliefs. Some of them need to be shitted on.
Anywho, but that's basically what our podcast is going to be about. What you guys are going to be seeing. If y'all want to hear or know about certain topics or different dynamics of relationships, ask.
Yeah.
Just we can do a show on that.
We love comments, anything. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, please.
But
please.
Oh my God. On that note, I guess we can kind of kick it off a little bit more, just kind of like slide into the topic. So, our views are not really the same on certain things, so you would see that throughout our show if you keep watching. This is a general question. A lot of people say, who's the prize, a man or a female? To me, the prize is a male. And just hear me out. So I think in a relationship, two people could be the prize because one person is not always good at something. So you usually let your partner's strengths be what they're good at, and that's what they bring to the table. So everybody is, if you want to say valuable that way, yeah, you're valuable. We're not saying you're not. Just saying for a man, we as females, we have the choice to choose whoever we want when we are trying to have sex. After sex, the guy gets to choose, do I want to be with you? Do I want to date you? Do I want to marry you? Do I want to call you back? He controls what happens after that. we are now in his good graces, and if we want to keep it that way,
yeah, we can talk. Like, we can talk on all these. We don't gotta move on so fast. I'm saying we need. I feel like we need to hit little small things.
Okay.
All right. So let's say you do fuck him. And
what do you just say?
No,
just say
I'm saying you do fuck him and he don't call you back. Like, why does it have to be like you have to wait on him to call you back, or you gotta like? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not that you have to wait for him to call you back, but there's some women who do message, who do call, and you know they're not getting that response.
Oh, you
back.
mean like completely ghosted?
I think dating is a game, and the game must be played. If you don't play the game, no one wants you.
I get you talking about, so it's completely ghosted. He just ghosted you.
Yeah, he's not responding.
But there's nothing you can do then.
Yeah, it's nothing you could do. But like,
I tried.
At the end of the day, males get to make those choices. They get to do that. You know, I don't see many females getting on one knee talking about, would you marry me? We wait for guys to do that. Well, I would hope so.
I just think the only reason women don't do it is because women like to make fun of men for being scared of rejection, but they are absolutely terrified of rejection.
Oh my God, you know I'm terrified of rejection.
Oh yes, they are absolutely terrified of rejection. So you think a bitch gonna get down on one knee in front of you, in front of people, and like how what we supposed to do, so that you might say no? Oh hell no, you do that. You supposed to do that to her. Like that's just how. You know, women, they're not.
That's not what we think about.
You're not thinking about it, but I'm just saying, like.
But that's not the reason why we also don't do it. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's the ultimate gesture for this man who wouldn't typically get down on a knee for you to get down on a knee for you.
Yeah, so let's not look at it as anything more than the ultimate gesture. Not, oh, I just don't want to do it, or we need.
Yeah, look at it like the ultimate gesture. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that the only reason women wouldn't ask is because they're just scared of the rejection.
No, I'm saying that's not why women don't ask.
Why?
Women don't ask because, as you said, it's the ultimate.
Oh, yes.
So we're not gonna ask.
Yes. You are correct about that.
Like, I don't want to ask to be.
Because it's the ultimate gesture as a man.
Yeah, like
as a man
you're
for you
doing that means you've chosen, you've decided that I am worth your time. I'm worth your space.
I feel like but that's a whole principle thing. Like, you know, that certain females have, some probably just they don't have that same principle.
I don't think it's a principle. Else, if it wasn't a principle, then there would be no dating status. We wouldn't follow the regular rules of life, which is, oh, you like somebody, you get into dating, now you're boyfriend and girlfriend. The next stage after that is eventually marriage, then you think about kids, so they're going through the regular phases of life. So if you're participating in that, then no, you want to participate in that because that's like just the stages of life.
Can't argue with that.
So I mean, yeah, that's what I would say. And I mean, I know you agree with that, men are the prize. You're like 100%. Hell yeah,
100%.
But why would you say, as a man, why do you believe that you're the prize?
I'm not saying I'm the only prize. I think we're a whole trophy case. But I mean, I just think I'm the biggest trophy in the case. That's all. That's it. But and the reason I would say that is just because I don't, even from my own, people I know from my own friend groups or niggas who I know who live like, no, niggas not trying to be married. You know what I'm saying? Like, you find a man who want to be married to you, with you, build with you, like that's what he wants. Like, yeah.
Why would you not choose that, right?
I'm the fucking prize. Like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, thank you.
Because there's so many more females against the number of males that are left. The ratio is not working out. It don't look good for us. Like I might be 50 years old, and then society is starting to change, and they say now he needs to have 3 wives guaranteed because there's so many women. That's how many more women there are than men. And then you have to look not only about that.
Men, you have to get more than one wife.
Actually, the reason that I'm saying that statistic like that is because I'm not counting the men who don't have sex. I'm talking about the men who are actually having sex. So the amount of men that are having sex is such a little amount versus the amount of females that are having sex that technically, like, you might as well stop be sharing because it's only so much, right?
They don't want to think about that.
So they don't have to think about that. There's so many more things you could think about. How
women don't like how you bring up statistics.
Statistics?
Yeah.
You don't have to do statistics. Let's go with reality. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with men. You don't have to try to bow down to them. I'm saying bow down by just listening. Like just saying, hey, okay, just being more agreeable. You don't have to do none of that. But what that will result in is you just being single. You having animals for companions.
Let me jump in right there. I do agree with her with the what she's basically trying to say is, if you want a man, you need to just be more kinder, nicer, gentler. Just
like there's certain things that they
general.
want, and yes, I understand that you have fought so hard as a female to have the respect and reach where you are in life, and you don't need nobody. But that's great. You're not if you're a female who's looking to get dick, then this don't apply to you. And if you are a man who's looking for female, this don't apply to you. But if you are actually in the dating world and you do accept that dating means that there are stages that you're gonna get to, then yeah, you accepting like, I'm gonna try to work with this person. I don't just accept it's gonna be all of what I want. I would highly hope so. A relationship don't work one-sided. You're gonna have to bargain here and there.
Facts.
So.
Facts. You know.
But some people don't feel that way.
No, I was just gonna say I'm trying to come up with what I want to say. I want to say, I know how you saying relationship is compromises and back and forth and. Do you feel like majority of the time, maybe even if it is happening to her or if it isn't, women feel like they're getting the lesser hand dealt in the relationship?
Now, I would say yes, and I will explain why as a female, why we can feel that way.
I know, that's why
I'm gonna explain that to you. So the older a female gets, the less valuable she is. And I'm gonna say that when I say not valuable, that does not mean that she's not worth anything. Just to the dating market.
Yes.
Thank you. I just don't want people thinking that I'm only dating. Yeah, you know, they're prettier females. They're ones who are less smart and just listen.
Hey, whoa, we not gonna do all that, yo. Like just cause she's obedient or whatever, then that doesn't mean they're less smart.
No, I just think that brings maturity. Age difference is a big thing, and a guy who's older, you'll see a lot of older guys if they could date younger. An older guy is not
but I just don't like that, because I pretty much like, I expect you to be obedient to me if we're in a public space. So if a motherfucker on our podcast or any other podcast to say bitch stupid because she listened to him or she followed orders, that bitch must be dumb. No, bitch, you dumb. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I get what you're stating.
Yes.
I just believe that because men choose younger women to manipulate, because it's easier to manipulate, I view them as dumb. Not because they're really dumb, just because they're dumber than the guy who's doing it to them.
It's easier to mold. Mold them like clay.
Yeah, because you're so easy to mold your
I molded you like clay.
Malleable.
Yeah,
malleable.
Molded her like clay. I mean, I'm still with her. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so we get older. We lose our youth. We could only have so many kids, and then we stop having kids at all. So
shit, you can't tell old bitches that nowadays. Bitches think they getting damn kids at 50 and shit. Bitches think they can have kids anytime.
Another thing for us as females is our value. Our value basically at the end of the day is our age. No. Like what we bring else to the table, that's the extra. But our youth is a big thing when it comes to catching a man.
I would say there's some.
Hold on, when it comes to catching a man, you trying to catch someone, what's the first thing he's gonna be attracted to? Your looks.
No, it depends. If you're at the young age of 20 something and you can get some super handsome 30-year-old dude who like probably makes some money or whatever, like yeah, you probably should take anyone like that serious. You feel what I'm saying? But as you get like, you know, older in life, I wouldn't say this the same rules apply.
No, the same rules don't apply.
Yeah.
But the one thing that we could all agree upon, when a guy is looking at a female and decides to talk to her, he did not do that because he just thought that she smiled cute.
I mean, he might have thought that.
He thought, yeah, but
I
a lot
wonder
of
how
other
that smile
things.
looks on my dick.
Yeah, but a lot of other things too. He's not like, oh, she's so emotionally sound. He's not thinking about your emotionally sound being self. He don't care about the vibe. He don't care about the energy. Like, he's looking at you and it's like, yo, honestly, that's a fat ass.
And honestly,
she got some titties.
For women out there, like, y'all make it even more, y'all make it easier for certain men to manipulate you because of extremely vague words like that. I thought we was vibing. You want to come chill? Like, you was feeling the energy, shit like that. Like, niggas know what words to say in conversations and shit like that. Like, I wouldn't even say like the real how I feel. I just be like, it's the vibe. Like,
yeah, we gotta make sure that we're on the same lane.
Yeah, I gotta, because I don't want to say nothing to, make sure they feel uncomfortable. So I just say the vibe. Yeah, the energy, right? Like, that's, like, come on, man. Like, y'all made this shit easy for a nigga though. Like, I'm just saying, y'all made this shit really easy for a nigga. Like, it's just because it roll off the tongue.
But we're going back to why a woman not as valuable. So that's why I don't think we're valuable in comparison to a man. The older he gets, the more successful he is. The older he gets, that's when he's in his prime. We're in a prime as
if he
females
making money
in our youth.
If he making money.
So for a guy, if he's making money, he's in his prime when he's older. So on top of him being older and in his prime, now he has everything. He has worked as hard as he needed to. What makes you believe that you can just walk into this man's life and then ask him to change himself for you? And that's the worst part. You guys are walking into relationships or walking into trying to meet people and change them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Like, there's so many people in the world. That one is not the one because you have to change them. Why don't you go find someone that likes or resemble what you want to mold?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, because there's nobody's gonna be what you want them to be.
Yeah, they're not. You're gonna have to compromise.
I would always like to tell motherfuckers, like, if you this my thing. I'm be real with you. It's always better to mold a motherfucker because you have more in stake or invested. If you go to someone who's already completely made, perfect, already well-rounded, they don't fucking need you.
I guess the best way to look
woman or man, I'm saying, like,
the best way to understand, or just to rephrase exactly what you said with a good example, if a guy, man, it's not gonna be a good example. It's just not gonna.
No, but alright. So I'm just say what I said again. Maybe you'll think about it. So what I'm basically saying is that if this person, like, for whether you a man or a woman, searching for either or, doing either or, if the person is already built perfectly the way you want them to be built when you meet them, they don't fucking need you. Like, I guarantee you're not.
So this is what you would see. People who are successful, actually, I think this may be statistics that I have no clue, so I'm talking off my ass, but I think it really makes sense in my head.
Just say it.
People who have built and have a ground level, like, life for themselves and don't need any help, are more willing to throw away a relationship than someone who is building with someone and has invested time with them. Mm-hmm. Because you guys have done this together and you do understand, like, hey, okay, you may feel like this today, but that's just today. It just may be because you're angry or you're sad or however your emotionally being is. But yeah, relationships nowadays, or it's not working, quit. I don't even need to try. I don't even need to try to compromise. But that's crazy, because I don't understand how the best you is yet to come. It's always gonna change. You this year is not gonna be the same you last year. You are a new you this year. You learn something. If you the same you, then you're telling me you literally didn't learn nothing in 365 days. Not one extra piece of information was inserted into your head. You didn't learn none new. You did the same shit every single day. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Like, you're a new person, so yeah, you're building a life. You have this new person. They're new in your life. You and this new person are gonna build new memories. You're gonna experience new things together, but it's new. So be open-minded to the life that you're living right now. It's gonna change with or without a new person. You're still changing. So why be scared?
No, I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She better be scared or not. She ain't going nowhere. I don't know.
I'm just saying, talking about scared for people who are not in a relationship to be so willing to throw it away.
That's you talking to yourself then, right?
Oh my God.
You ain't playing them games. Know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But anybody else want to talk about?
No, I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah, guys. So like, subscribe, tell your friends about us.
Please.
Yeah, we have no friends, man. Can you like watch on your phone and your computer? We need more views.
Get all the views.
All that. Can you like it? And then go like it
just
from
press
somebody
play,
else's
yeah, just
computer.
press play on your phone,
while
walk
you
away a
sleep.
couple times.
Yeah.
Y'all can comment and be like, yeah, I watched your video 10 times. I'll be like, bro, thanks.
Appreciate it, guys.